Get ready for a massive news blast. Gennaro Gattuso is calling out Federico Chiesa, Manuel Locatelli is getting major love, and Luciano Spalletti is clearing house at Juventus with 8 players on the chopping block. Plus, Spalletti wants to bring Liverpool's Alisson Becker to Turin. You do not want to miss this. We're diving deep into Gennaro Gattuso's surprising comments about Juventus midfielder Manuel Locatelli and his pointed remarks about Federico Chiesa. Is there tension brewing in the Italian national team? Then, we've got the bombshell report from La Gazzetta dello Sport. Luciano Spalletti is reportedly planning a massive squad overhaul at Juventus, with a staggering 8 players on the transfer list this summer. Who's in and who's out? And if that wasn't enough, Spalletti is also eyeing a reunion with a Premier League star, specifically Liverpool's Alisson Becker. Stick around and hit that subscribe button and notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Not everyone is the same. Footballers' minds aren't all alike. Gennaro Gattuso is making waves with his latest comments, praising Juventus star Manuel Locatelli while subtly taking aim at Federico Chiesa. With Italy gearing up for crucial World Cup playoffs, head coach Gennaro Gattuso addressed the press during the national team's training camp. He lauded Juventus captain Manuel Locatelli, highlighting his strong individual form and development under Luciano Spalletti, even defending him after a recent penalty miss. Gattuso emphasized Locatelli's rediscovered confidence and his importance to the squad, stating, "He's definitely someone who can give us a big hand." However, when Federico Chiesa's name came up, Gattuso's tone shifted. Chiesa was granted leave from the camp due to a physical condition, and Gattuso explained his decision-making process, suggesting that not all players possess the same mental fortitude. He hinted that Chiesa seemed hesitant and not fully committed, leading to the decision to let him return home. Gattuso stressed the importance of respecting a player's feelings and avoiding pushing them when they aren't at 100%, especially when it comes to potential injuries. This contrast in comments has sparked considerable discussion among fans and pundits about player mentality and leadership within the national team. But is Locatelli's strong performance enough to secure his future? We've got the inside scoop on his contract situation next. And what about the future of Juventus itself? A massive shakeup could be on the horizon. 8 Juventus players are reportedly on the chopping block as Luciano Spalletti plans a summer clearout. Following his arrival in late October, coach Luciano Spalletti has been assessing his squad, and it appears a significant number of players have failed to impress. La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that the manager has identified 8 players who are considered surplus to requirements and could be moved on to make way for new signings. The list includes attacking duo Jonathan David and Lois Openda, both of whom have struggled to convince since their arrival last summer. While David, a free agent, still has admirers, offloading Openda for a profit could be challenging given his €44 million price tag. Edon Jagrova, another summer signing, is also on his way out. Goalkeeper Michel Di Gregorio, who has lost his starting spot, is also reportedly on the transfer list, with the club already seeking a replacement. In midfield, Tune Koopmeiners and Fabio Maierdi are not considered favorites, and the club will look for upgrades, though selling Koopmeiners might be difficult. Finally, Filip Kostic's contract won't be renewed, and Vasilij Idzik is expected to be loaned out for experience. This potential exodus signals a major rebuilding phase for Juventus under Spalletti, aiming to bring in players who better fit his vision for the team. But who is Spalletti targeting to rebuild the squad? We'll reveal his surprising transfer wishlist next. And is there a familiar face from the Premier League on his radar? Manuel Locatelli is reportedly close to signing a new contract, with Juventus signaling strong support from the club amid recent discussions. This news comes as a positive development for both the player and the club, reinforcing Locatelli's importance to Juventus's long-term plans. The midfielder has been a consistent performer, and his continued presence is seen as vital for the team's future success. While specific details of the new contract are yet to be fully disclosed. The agreement indicates a mutual commitment between Locatelli and Juventus. This move also comes at a time when the club is navigating various squad changes and strategic decisions under coach Luciano Spalletti. Fans and analysts are viewing this as a stabilizing factor, with Locatelli expected to play a key role in the midfield for seasons to come. Speaking of midfield reinforcements, Spalletti has his sights set on a star player from Manchester City. And the Juventus goalkeeper situation is far from settled, with a top Premier League talent being eyed as a replacement. Luciano Spalletti is reportedly targeting Liverpool's Alisson Becker and Manchester City's Bernardo Silva as part of a major summer transfer strategy for Juventus. Despite his future at the club not being officially confirmed, reports suggest Spalletti is set to sign a 2-year contract extension. Securing a top-4 finish remains crucial, and if achieved, the club is prepared to back Spalletti in the transfer market. His primary target for the goalkeeper position is Alisson Becker, who played under him at Roma. While Alisson has been a stalwart for Liverpool, his contract situation and recent injury concerns might open a window for a move. In midfield, Bernardo Silva is identified as a preferred target, with his contract at Manchester City expiring in June, potentially making a transfer more feasible. For the attack, Spalletti wants to secure Dusan Vlahovic on a new contract and is also interested in bringing Randal Kolo Muani back to the club. Kolo Muani is currently on a difficult loan spell at Tottenham and is expected to return to Paris Saint-Germain, who may be open to negotiations. These ambitious targets highlight Spalletti's desire to significantly strengthen the Juventus squad, aiming for both immediate impact and long-term success. That's a wrap on today's Juventus transfer news. But before you go, we've got a quick recap of all the top stories you need to know. And that's all the breaking news you need to know. Gennaro Gattuso weighed in on Locatelli and Chiesa. Luciano Spalletti is reportedly looking to offload 8 Juventus players this summer. Manuel Locatelli is set to pen a new contract, and Spalletti wants Liverpool's Alisson Becker and Man City's Bernardo Silva at Juventus. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more updates.